before, I never wanted to dabble into movies. I just thought it was impossible. Yeah. And then this project was the first time I felt, oh, this is really cool. Okay. This is a branded short film for the Utah Jazz that they had come to our program and asked us if there were anyone that was interested in submitting a treatment for All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
So All-Star Weekend was 2023, and there were, I guess the NBA had asked the state of Utah if there were any potential filmmakers that would want to create kind of a fan tribute to the Utah Jazz short film.
Yeah.
And there were a couple buddies of mine in the program that were interested, and I kind of pulled together a team and was like, guys, like we should submit like a treatment for this and just see what happens. And we ended up creating a treatment, putting it out to the bowl of other production companies, and we got a call one day that they were wanting to do something with us, and they had chose us over 20 other production companies, and that was...
These are companies, and you're a senior concepting things. That's pretty incredible that you're competing against agencies and ended up, looks like you won out.
Yeah. And there were some people at the Jazz that had come out of the ad program.
Cool.
That I knew, and they obviously were trying to help, I think, us get the opportunity, which was a huge benefit in our favor. Totally. And it helps that it was in Utah and students maybe that were working on it. But for me, I was so stoked. I got the call, and our team was just like ready to shoot, because we had 2 weeks to basically go out and film. And then the edit was, I think we had to turn it around within a couple weeks after that. And it was premiered at All-Star Weekend, and it was just an awesome experience.
That's so cool. How did you come up with, I guess, talk me through the ideation of it and working with a team and coming up with this concept? Because as I'm watching this, it doesn't speak jazz, right?
Yeah.
There's obviously some nostalgia going on that I'm just kind of reading it as we're watching it.
Yeah.
But tell me about how you came to this idea and how you worked through it and got it on film eventually.
So the NBA actually had a brief that they had given us some broad ideas of what we could do and what were the genres. And one of them was telling the story of an older jazz fan and a younger jazz fan.
Is that Stockton? John Stockton?
Yeah. We recreated a John Stockton in this.
That's
and
cool. Sorry, not to cut you off.
Yeah, it was fun. So the concept was an older jazz fan comes together with a younger jazz fan, and they have this conversation at a laundromat, and he has this Utah Jazz vintage shirt from the 80s or whatever. Cool. That he kind of had these stains on it that were from games of him interacting with players, spilling like drinks on him and ketchup and just all these memories of stains on his shirt. And he was telling these stories with her, and they were bonding over just all of the Utah Jazz history and how close they've gotten to winning a championship, and how that just we haven't won a championship. And so we figured we had a couple of different ideas of where we could shoot and how we could shoot it, but I think that we ended up landing in the laundromat and sticking to one location because we were able to really go out and film these sequences of like these flashbacks that he had during these times when he was younger, going to Jazz games and going or like being at home and watching them on the TV like in the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a sad moment towards the end because he ends up kind of sympathizing with her.
Yeah.
That
Good luck being a Jazz fan.
when is the moment that we're gonna have a victory party in the locker room and everyone's popping bottles? Like, you know, it's it's just everyone's dreading the fact that we just have never won a championship. And so we wanted to stay true to that, and we wanted to paint that in an honest reality. And for me as a cinematographer, I came in knowing that I had a lot of tools to make this into something that was a little bit more non-traditional than what I had been doing, which was commercial work and strictly ads. And this is like my first narrative branded short film that I was just trying to figure out as I go. And I felt like before, I never wanted to dabble into movies, even though that I loved movies. I just thought it was impossible. And it was a completely different style. I had to rebuild my portfolio, and it was just super daunting to learn. And then this project was the first time I felt, oh, this is really cool.
That's awesome.
And fulfilling to me that I could do this and work as a narrative DP and also do commercials.
Yeah.